Hi everybody! Into this video we are going to check about the second conditional and wishes grammar. Well, first of all, the second conditional is a structure used to talk about impossible or imaginary situations in the present or future. To use the second conditional, we apply the following structure: if plus subject plus past simple, comma, subject plus will and plus infinitive. It is not important which clause is first. We can also use were instead of was with I, he, she, and it. Now, the second conditional has four main uses. The first one, to imagine the life is different. We use the second conditional to talk about the things in the future that are unlikely or things that are impossible in the present. So we use it to imagine and to dream that our present life is different from what it really is. Examples: if I won the lottery, I will buy a big house. It's unlikely to win the lottery, but not impossible. She will pass the exam if she ever studied. The if clause is the condition because it's a hypothetical situation, so the result clause suggests what will be different. If I were the president, I will lower taxes. Another use of the second conditional is to ask hypothetical questions. This means to ask someone to imagine what would they do in a different situation. These situations are not real. For example, if you won $1,000,000, would you travel the world? What would you do if you have one last day to live? It can also be used could in the if clause. If you could travel back in time, what would you do? The verb that follows could is in a base form because it is a modal verb.
The second conditional we can use for to give advice. For example, when someone asks me for some advice, I try to imagine what I would do in that situation and share that with them. Some examples are: example number 1. If I were you, I would talk with my boss and try to explain why I need an increase in my salary. Example number 2. If I were him, I would break up with her. Another use for the second conditional is to give reasons. When we need to give reasons why we can do something, when we need to be more polite to someone, we can say just no. We need to explain why we can do something. For example, if I had the homework, I wouldn't let it to you. In this sentence, we don't need to explain more. This already explains that I don't have the homework. Another example: if I wasn't so tired, I would join you to the gym. In this case, I explained that I'm so tired and I can go with him to the gym.